Have you ever walked into a space that was so filled with love that you just immediately relaxed and you knew it was different? You knew it was okay, you were safe, and it was okay. Does everybody feel that? If you can't think of a time, think of a time like this when you were walking perhaps in chaos and you went out into nature and you sat down and you breathed in the space of nature and all of a sudden you relaxed and you felt loved and you felt safe. Can you relate to that? Okay. That is Christmas. The earth itself, prior to Jesus' coming, was the space that you left in those two examples. It was a space of chaos. It was a space of a lot of wars, a lot of wills against wills and clashing and no safety. And when he came, he brought a vibration to the earth to be in the earth so that everyone could access a space of peace, a space where they could breathe in and feel God's love. That was the energetic gift that he brought when he came, when he was born, that beautiful connection, that beautiful space. And it goes greater and greater and bigger, the gift, and the end is beauty, beauty, beauty. It's big, big, big. But the gift alone of having a space where you can breathe and feel God is amazing. So, let's hold that for a moment. In our human culture, we celebrate the birth of every child, don't we? And do we go to that child and go, oh my God, I'm going to have to feed you. How much are you going to cost me? No, we go to the child, we pick it up, and we go, oh my God, you are pure love. I feel your love. I see your essence. I see your beauty, your purity. Oh my God, you are a piece of heaven right here in my arms. Because we can see their spirit, don't we? And we welcome those little spiritual beings, and we're just so celebrating because heaven is being born right here on this planet. If we can do that for our human family, how much greater understanding could we have for the one that came with that purpose? The one that came not to bless just the mom and the dad, but the one that brought that beautiful purity and love for humanity. That moment we treasure. I love the person who said, don't know who they are, but I love the person who said a long, long time ago, why don't we celebrate when Jesus was born? Yes, let's do that. Let's feel the energy. Let's do that. Let's focus on it because we can feel it anyway. Let us remember the moment when the human divinity came and blessed us with the idea of purity for all humanity. That human divinity came. Can you feel it? We love our kids, multiply it. And that's the Christmas story. Easy to love our babies, easy to understand the love that he brought. He was pure love made manifest. He came for humanity. Even as an infant, his love was seen by everyone. So I love our Metaphysics of Christmas. I love that scene where our readers talk about one soul stepped forth, who was love made manifest, and though not a word was spoken, all knew the mission. This is the soul that was going to bring the love of Father, Mother, God back to humanity and create a bridge so they could come home back to oneship with God. We had really gotten so lost in our conflicts and so lost in our minor view of self that we really did not remember we were children of God. But when he was born, the story we've inherited is so beautiful. I mean, Dave gave us the metaphysical breakdown of portions of it. Patrick gave us the meta of I just can't bring words. So, But today, let's look at just the literal. The child was born in humble surroundings. You guys, us now, we go, oh my God, humble surroundings, that's pretty bad. Guys, they lived in humble surroundings. That was normal for them. Yeah, if you're a traveler, you find a cave and you put your kids in the trough. That's what you do. There's not always inns, there's not always McDonald's, there's not always a place to stop and spend the night. It is what you do. They were humble people. So he was born in the middle of humanity. But when he was born, the shepherds saw the angels. The shepherds saw the angels saying, there is a light. And it's here, and you can go visit it. And the shepherds were receptive to know and to see that light. And they went and saw the light in the baby. And the star brought the wise men, they were astrologers, brought them because they could see the light. And then there was a shepherdess that took them in. Elizabeth came. There was Simeon, the priest, who wanted to worship him because he knew who he was when he saw him. They took the baby in for consecration. He knew who he was. And everyone was recognizing this child was bringing in a celestial divine connection. They had no idea how it was going to happen. None of the details were revealed. But they could see the love and they could see the light. How powerful was that moment? And do you think a lot of the people that saw the moment of Jesus' birth, the shepherds and the wise men, Jesus saw later in his life when he was traveling, when he was a young man, he went back to that space and he met with some of the shepherds that actually were there at his birth. And they were honored to know that that was him. And the wise men, he met with them. And they were honored to know that he'd done so well. And he was doing it, you know? But all this time while he was growing up, they were just remembering a story when they saw a light. But the world changed that day because the light was the light that connected us with the divine, with God. So the one that they had been waiting for was here. The world saw it and didn't know what to do with it. So purity and love was supported. We know the story. Purity and love was supported, and then the world went into resistance to it. Herod said, not on my watch. Herod wanted to kill him, and then he went into Egypt to hide. And then when the time was safe, he came back out. So when the purity from the divine was born onto this earth plane, the natural reaction of the earth is to say no. And then you have to hide it in your heart, and you have to wait till it grows, until it's safe for it to express again. We are that world. We see it. We don't know what to do with it. We don't know if we can wait for it. We don't know if we can wait to see what's going to happen. We see it. We hide it. And we have to let it grow within us. Jesus brought God's love to humanity, and we could feel it. And this is the gift that he brought. In the Love Without End, he says this. The problem with the human condition at that time, which provoked the necessity of my gift, was that free will had been virtually destroyed by the dysfunctional cycle of judgment unto which man had fallen. The world had fallen into judgment, and it had virtually destroyed free will. That is what he came into. What I did for mankind was indeed a gift like no other. I made it possible for you to reclaim an inner knowledge of the love that you are, and to restore a personal relationship with God. And that was the gift he brought. Now, he could have just appeared and said, wake up, people. You're connected with God. Would we have remembered it? No. He had to bring this gift into the cells of humanity by being born a little human baby. He had to hide the gift, go into Egypt and hide until he was old enough to start growing and sharing. And then he was able to tell the people of the gift he brought. And those that could see, could receive. But notice, what is the gift? To know you are valued, to know you are loved, to know you're one with God, and to know you have free will. Your free will had been taken from you by the earth, and he was giving it back to you. You are loved, you are valued, you're one with God, and you have free will. How beautiful is that gift? All right. He brought God's love to humanity. The Christ that was in Jesus is in us. So just shut your eyes for a second. And I'm going to say these words. I want you to say them inside yourself. Jesus brought God's love to humanity. The Christ that is in Jesus is in me. You can open your eyes. When you say that to yourself, can you feel it? So it goes beyond a concept. It is a reality. God and you are one. God is your Father. You are connected to God. Now shut your eyes and say, God and I are one. Open your eyes. Can you feel it? Okay. When we shut our eyes and we allow ourselves to speak, to connect, this is when we are actually in the energy of the gift he brought. We are in that spiritual oneness with God, and concepts go beyond the brain and they come into a reality. I can say I'm one with God, I'm one with God, I'm one with God, I'm one with God. But when I shut my eyes and breathe and say I'm one with God, I am one with God. It moves from this head to the heart. And this is when we are literally in the space of being one with God. Jesus brought us the space where we could see God. The space where we could be seen and know we were seen by God. You know, that's still a problem today. People do not feel that they are seen by God. I have not met anyone that I've worked with on the other side, anyone's relative who might have crossed over and they say, please talk to them. I've not met anyone's relative on the other side who says, nobody knew me over here. God doesn't know who I am. Nobody says that. Zero, zero, zero. I am welcomed. I am loved. God is here. I am known. I am one with God. This is what we hear. It is only on this earth where we can even pretend that we're separate. We are seen, and it's our opportunity to shut our eyes and look back, to look back at the gift that Jesus brought and who he is and who he was. At Christmas, it's our time when we give love, right? When we see love in each other, we want to see love in each other, don't we? And we want to be seen, don't we? You know, when you get that gift, all you want to do is be seen, right? Oh, you see me. How cool is that? Oh, you want to take that back? You didn't see me. Do you know what I'm saying? We want to be seen. We want to be recognized. We want to feel connected to the bigger. We want to feel connected to the divine. And sometimes the gifts that we get at Christmas are that one little leaf that falls and God says, I got you. Or the bird that flies. And God says, I got you. Those are some of the most powerful gifts when you get that from Spirit, right? We want to be seen. we had the opportunity to take our little Hazel to see Santa at the library the other day, and she was excited to go, and she goes, Grandma, they're fake. That She's 5, almost 6. She's very wise now. But she's been talking to some people in kindergarten. That's all I got to say. And those kindergarten kids, I don't know. But anyway, so they're fake, Grandma. They have fake beers and everything. I said, okay, well, do you want to go? Oh, yeah, of course I want to go. So we went, and there was a bunch of stuff going on. So we saw Santa come in, so I scooted her so she could see him and wave at him. And then we were number 2 in line, of course. And he did not have a fake beard. He had a real beard. And so she stood up there in front of him like a little, I know what I'm doing here. And she asked him, he said, what do you want? She goes, I want an outfit like Teddy. She has this little Teddy. So she wants an outfit like Teddy so she could dress like Teddy. And I saw the man, when she said it, he went, oh. I think the elves were working on that last night. And her face was like, good. Good. She was so happy to be validated. She was so happy to be seen. As if we already got you, girl. We got you. And I have it on good authority that the elves did finish the outfit. But don't tell her, you guys. She's downstairs. Don't say anything. So, but her little face, when she was having that exchange with this man, this Santa, all the little conversations in kindergarten were gone. Because there was a man with a real beard, and she wanted to know that she was going to get what she wanted. And she felt seen, and she felt loved, and she felt special. Just in that moment. And we put Santa up to represent God to our children, that beautiful energy of you're always loved and ask for what you want. That's us teaching them about God. Everything that you need for your soul journey, you are seen. You are seen. Do we look to the earth, or do we look to the space that was created when Jesus Christ came and said, we are going to create heaven on earth? Can we step into that space again and really breathe in that connection of God? God did not gift us and give us a mission and send us alone out into the wilderness without supplies at every turn. We are in that beautiful space where our free will has been activated. Our connection with God is real, and we can choose. How powerful is that? I just love that. All right. Yes, there is a universal God. There's a lot of conversation now about what is God not, and I can go toe-to-toe with you, but I'm not going to right now. Call God what you want, universal, whatever. But when I feel God, it's very personal. It's very personal to the core, the beings, the cells, the DNA of my body, mind, and spirit. I mean, I can feel the love around, but when I feel that touch, there is no separation between the uniqueness of my I am and my Creator. It's one. It's one. There is a love that cannot be separated any longer, and that is what Jesus Christ brought us in that birth. And don't you think it took a strong soul to come through into this earth plane and hold that frequency and hold that frequency and hold that frequency? He had mastered this earth plane, many lifetimes mastering the earth plane until the purity of who he was fully established. He knew who he was. He was spirit. When we feel His presence, it is to me like we call the elder brother, we call Him the way shower, we call Him Son of God, as we are also Son of God. He is the realized Son of God. He's our friend. We can call on His energy, His essence to stand by us, guide us, be with us every moment of every day. He stayed with humanity. He stayed with us. His eye is still on us. And some of us that are aligned with His journey and His consciousness, we will also continue to come back until humanity is living that beautiful light of heaven on earth. And some of us who are aligned, receive the gift, but are aligned with the God consciousness of just being the light, will probably leave the earth plane and not come back. We'll just be the light for the universe somewhere, the light hovering above. And then some of us will come back and keep working for humanity. It's our choice. I know we're on different paths. Patrick wants to be the light. I'm probably coming back. And it doesn't matter. We have free will. So, every Christmas, the angels of Christmas are with us. The veil thins so beautifully. The light of God's love fills us, and we want to see it. We want to see it. We want to be it. We want to be seen in it. We want to share our love with each other. We want to be that light. This Christmas, just take a moment to go to the space that was created for you and God to be. And let that love of Jesus Christ fill you to overflowing. And then do the Christmas dance you choose to do. Let's just go within real quick. Father, Mother God, we thank you. And I ask that your infinite love just engulf everyone here and who hears my words. I would invite you now just to take a moment. Father, Mother God, lift us up into that beautiful space of connection, just the space of peace, where we can just feel your love within us. God, love, and I are one. We can feel the life force and support of the universe. And we feel our free will in our hearts. And just imagine you can see the presence of Jesus Christ standing in front of you. And just say thanks. We send you our gratitude, our love, our appreciation. We send you all light. It is our great honor to walk this plane in your heart, one with you. Take his hand and take a breath and feel a great love welling up from you in the heart of Jesus Christ. And we're going to send a Christmas blessing to all humanity. Just let it move from you now, sending a Christmas blessing to all humanity so everyone can see, feel, and be in the connected oneness with God. That feels good. And let your focus come back. Let your focus come back to your chair, gently coming back into this beautiful heaven that you live. Heaven on earth. But before you open your eyes, I want you to feel how valued you are to God. You are seen. You are seen. All your needs are there. And we Take a breath and gently open your eyes. Well, I hope you're able to just take a few little spaces during this next week and breathe in that gift. Yay, God.